devices need to be put away. Cameras, phones, everything, down they go, pop away, turn on. If you need to take a call because there's an urgency, by all means, please do so. Just remove yourself away from the ceremony, either at the back or front, whichever way you want to go is fine, just out of respect. They've done that because they really want you to be wholly and solely here for yourself and for them today and 100% present. They've got the wonderful Tiff, who's Annie's daughter, doing photography, so they will share photos with you. And at the reception, you can turn back on, no problem whatsoever, and capture moments. Social media, we have to mention it, it's 2022. They would like you not to post until you see that they have done first. Certainly about you in the reception, not a problem. But just there in the wedding ceremony part, if you can just hold off on that till they've done that little bit, and no doubt you'll be helping with that too, I'd say to you. So that's the only rules. Other part, have a great time. They encourage, and as you saw with the smoking ceremony, they encourage you to participate. So if you want to hoop and holler, I'm not a stand-up comedian, so don't give me too much of a hard time. I might swear back at you. But we are going to have a great time, and thank you for your patience. I'm going to bring the boys in first and foremost, and then we'll get the really important people, the ones that have got dressed up for you, to come out. So we'll get Andrew and Phil in. Come on in, they're waiting for you. Give them a round of applause because they look pretty handsome. Any idea what you're doing, either of you? So, come this side, Andrew. Come this side, Phil. Beautiful. I'd like to introduce you, in case anyone doesn't know, this fella over here, who I've got to know just a little bit over the last few months, is Andrew, clearly. This is his best mate, Phil. He's up here as his best man, best mate. And I've watched him just over the last couple of days be quite crazy. Now, they've got a unique relationship. Phil is hearing impaired, and he is also legally Andrew's witness. To do that, he has to understand what's happening today. So his beautiful wife, Zoe, down here, is going to be interpreting in Auslan the legal parts of this ceremony. So if we slow down, stop, I get confused, or anything changes, we're going to ad-lib it. Because we want this to be as special for him as everybody else, okay? So we've got bits and pieces that we're just going to make happen so these two have a great day and know what's going on. Rightio, I'm going to check on these lovely ladies and make sure that they're right to go, and then we really kick in. And it won't be a very long ceremony. That was the long bit, trust me. Just want to make sure they're right. God knows what's happening in this room. They're naughty girls. Check on the girls to see if they've forgotten anything.
They're all sleeping.
The bouquet.
Oi.
Just one moment.
Oi.
For the girls.
It's down on the fridge.
For the
down
girls.
yeah, it's down on the fridge.
For
down
the
the back.
girls.
It's down the back on the fridge.
The natural ones out the
Ah,
back.
those ones. Come on, you turdy. We'd pick it out if it wasn't screwed on.
I'll just put my microphone on so I can scream at Andrew. It's out there and it's for the girls. No, see?
Do I have to fill my bucket up?
Consummate professional, eh? Consummate professional. Here I come again.
I think that's a song.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Rightio, so we will get going now. We have got everyone in the right spot. We have the flowers where they're meant to be. We've got a very calm bride, I'd like to point out. And
You fall on the slope.
no. We've got our beautiful bridal party ready. So if I could ask those of you that can to please stand.
In my solid rock, my gospel choir. My faith, my walk me through the fire. And all along, you've been the one that I lean on. I made it through because of you. If I'm anything at all, you're the only reason I'm here. Even if it was my highway, thank God I let you see. Oh, if I could live in, oh, I won't be nothing. You kept me believing. I know you're the only reason I'm here. You stayed in the shadows of the spotlight. Gonna take your time, gonna let it shine on you tonight. And all along, you've been the one that I lean on. I made it through because of you. If I'm anything at all, you're the only reason I'm here. Even if it was my highway, thank God I let you see. I know if I could love him, oh, I would be nothing. You kept me believing. I know you're the only reason I'm here.
Now, tell me that was not worth waiting for.
Yeah, amazing.
Really gorgeous. So please everyone take a seat and we will get started. Now guys, you can cuddle, you can do anything, not kiss yet. Okay, you gotta wait for that bit. So as long as you're comfortable, you just do whatever you want up here, okay? So thank you everyone. As we've done our smoking ceremony and we are very blessed in Australia but with that comes a privilege that's often forgotten. And it's the country we stand on has traditional Indigenous Australian custodians. So I too would also like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of these lands and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. And I'm also very honoured to say that through this journey with meeting these two lovely people, I have learnt a great deal and will continue to do so. So I need to say thank you for that. Now that we're all here together, good afternoon, and I would like to formally welcome you all as we gather to celebrate the marriage of Andrew and Annabelle. My name is Donna Parfrash, and I am a Commonwealth Registered Marriage Celebrant. This means that I am duly authorised to solemnise marriages according to law, which is great, but more importantly, I am the lucky person that has been getting to know Annabelle, or as most of us know her, Annie, and Andrew in the lead up to today. It has honestly been such a privilege. We're just going to get out of your seat. That's fine, darling. We were ready for it. That's why we had him here. We can go with the flow, do anything. You good?
Yep.
Bits are rolling, we're all good up here. So, I was saying it has been a privilege. They're both such lovely people, but I guess I don't have to tell you because you guys have known them longer than I have. And you've also come to Dimboola underneath the open sky, and holy hell did that sky open up for the last couple of days. But you've come to celebrate with them, so you already know that they are awesome people. As I said, I've learnt so much about them and other things that they've taught me, but I've also learnt about them as individuals and how they support each other. Over our time together, Annie has been trying to teach me how to say some basic native language, traditional language, that I've really loved to try and do, but I think she's actually swearing at me. So later on I'm going to confirm some of this. I'm just not sure because we have spent a bit of time together, so don't know about that. Anyway. But I do know that she would never do that. She is the loveliest person and a loving person, so I don't think she would have sworn at me. She's also very, very gentle. Andrew, on the other hand, bagging me out right here, right now, not a problem. However, he is Annie's rock, and that he has proven over and over on this little journey that's been a little stressful occasionally. So we have shared a lot of laughter and dealt with some stress to arrange the wedding, but a lot of that came with family and friends' support. And that was never failing, and they were always very, very grateful. It's a lot of the stuff that's never mentioned at a wedding, and they really have been grateful for the phone calls, support, just the patience that everyone's had with changing venues, things like that. So they are grateful to you all. It is said that through others we are somebody. Through this marriage, Annie and Andrew broaden their family circle, remember their heritage and recall those who gave them life. They call upon their family and friends who they are blessed to have in their lives and the parents who guided them along the road to adulthood. They call upon family and friends who could not be here with us today. We know they are here in spirit, and we ask that they be in your thoughts too. Annie and Andrew will make promises to each other, otherwise known as vows, and these are their formal public pledges. Don't worry, Zoe, I'm going to tell you when you've got to kick into gear. You can relax.
Thank you.
So these are their public pledges of their love to each other and their promise of a lifetime commitment to each other. They will also partake in a hand fasting ritual that will bond them spiritually, but we'll talk about that a bit later. As we begin the ceremony, they invite you to participate fully with your thoughts and prayers, inviting you to call on whatever your name is for your higher power. Andrew and Annie, you both took very different paths during your lives, but all those paths led you to crossroads. During these times, you didn't know that one day you were going to be taking the same path together for the rest of your lives eventually. But it's interesting because Andrew seemed to know that fairly early on in his life after a serendipitous encounter with Annie a long, long time ago. But it was when you came to the crossroad late last year, it was without doubt that you both knew you were meant to be together, because rather than taking different roads at that time, that path created an intersection between your two hearts. And that is what has led us here today. Marriage is a desire by two people to share themselves and their experiences with each other, and a willingness to accept each other for who they are. Marriage means making a commitment to developing cooperation, friendship and mutual respect. It calls for honesty, patience and of course humour. And Annie did laugh when I mentioned this. I said, yes Annie, even putting up with Andrew's weird quirky humour. This is the quietest I've seen him. I'm quite unnerved. This is not normal for me around him.
No.
You agree to?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a sister. I'm waiting for it. Marriage is where a partner cares for the other and supports them in all they do. A good partner in such a marriage will be caring, loving and above all a best friend. And these two really are good mates. They're good friends. In preparing for today, I've watched Annie and Andrew and they really work. They fit so well together. They bring out the best in each other in so many ways. It's really hard to define into words, but it is so lovely to see. I do a few of these and this has been quite a unique preparation, and just the way they bond is quite amazing. We also realise that in order for a marriage to work, for the home to be a happy one, it's essential that there's love and understanding between the children and the adults, and that you blend all of the families into one. And that's pretty special for these two as well. Therefore, it's not only important to share your lives with each other, but to honour each other's children and grandchildren. To do so, may your home be a place of happiness for all who enter, a place of fun, music, which you both love, laughter, as well as a place of comfort, acceptance and unconditional love. Oh, Baba, looks like someone needs some love now. So taking our first steps, or your first steps as a married couple, in gratitude for this beautiful land that holds us, may your happiness grow each day. May you enjoy your life together. Go for it. I just want Tiff to get good shots, so we've decided we'd just move around. I'm going to hang up here with Phil.
Yeah, you see, that's what I sort of did.
It's just the flag.
Then I'll just go.
So Annie's daughter, Amber Rose, has a poem from Tira Cox that she's going to read on behalf of her mum and Andrew. Now, I have that right here. Did you memorise it? No. I'm only joking. Oh, I'm a naughty girl sometimes. You can come front and centre. Would you like a microphone? You can go wherever, but just make sure you're 1, 2. Right up close to your mouth and be very loud and proud.
I don't want that, something that big caught in my mouth.
You'll go for it. Be brave.
May you have love only two can know. May you go where only two may go. May the sun rise and set in your boundaries. About 100 hearts. God damn it.
It's okay.
Yeah. We're already screwing up, so why the hell not? And the moon never find you too long apart. May you cherish each other's dreams as your own and turn stumbling blocks into stepping stones. May you brave life's mountains and miles together. May there be no storms your love can never weather. May you be lovers and allies and friends. May your souls, conversations never end. May your capture on earth what's in heaven above. May your hearts know the rapture of an uncommon love.
Beautiful. Done well. Thanks, honey. It is always hard to be put on the spot. You did a good job.
And I don't have my glasses.
Oh, you did an extremely good job. So we are going to go into the legal part of the ceremony. So what we're going to do is we've done a lot of the traditional. Now we have to do what's legal, because this union will be binding, it will be legal. And this part, Phil and Zoe are going to work on together as we explain to Annie and Andrew what it means in Australia by law to be married. Where would you like me to be? So I'm out of your way? I'll get over here. Sorry, everyone. I might stand in the middle, so then the guys, pardon my back. Can you everyone see if I get down here? There you go. Okay. So Annie and Andrew have willingly declared their freedom to marry one another. But it's important that they are aware of what that actually means and what they are signing up for today. So if I can get you to pass your bouquet over, and you might like to hold each other's hands, or you could sit on a knee or something.
No, don't you dare, Andrew.
There's a lap under there somewhere.
Don't you dare.
So as you look at each other, before you are joined in marriage, in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. After hearing that, are you committed to continuing? Woo! You're beauty! We can keep going! So, we are now going to do the sharing of the vows. And we have decided to let Annie go first. Woo! We got it! High five me. Thank you. So, we thought if Andrew went first, it could be a bit overwhelming. And we thought if Annie goes first, it'd be a surprise, which it was. And it means that she can concentrate on what's happening first up. So, I am first of all going to get some music going, because this is important. And I'll turn it down a little bit. And then I better get the right vows. Just imagine her saying it backwards. I've done that before. You okay to read that? I'll get the microphone. Just, are you telling me to get this? So I knew he was being too quiet for too long. Yeah, I know. It's amazing, isn't it? Now, hit the deck! Okay.
I ask everyone here today to witness that I, Annabelle Maymore, take you, Andrew Walter Nicholson, to be my lawful wedded husband in marriage. I promise to take you, Andrew, to be my husband and lifelong partner in sickness and health, through sadness and laughter, and vow to sit by your side in marriage as your wife from this day forward.
Yay! Well done. You don't want to read them because you'll be like all backwards. No, I'll take that one. Excuse me, Phil. So, obviously...
I could have put it in my back pocket for why.
Oh, now he's relaxing now, everyone. We need to keep him on the hop. These are your promises for life to Annie. So turn around, have a look.
I ask everyone here today to witness that I, Andrew Walter Nicholson, take Annabelle May Moore to be my lawful wedded wife in marriage. I promise to take you, Annie, to be my wife and lifelong partner in sickness and in health, through sadness and laughter, and vow to stand by your side in marriage as husband from this day forth.
Well, and well done to Zoe. Can I just check how is things going here? All right. Are you all right? You didn't want to drink? The one thing we can communicate about, him and me, drinking. That's all we need. So, what I can tell everybody right now, and I know they've most probably kissed 1,000 times before, but this one could be special because you are no longer simply partners or best friends. You are now husband and wife. If you would like to lift the veil, you can give Annie a kiss as your wife. Woo! Oh, you need to do another one. I haven't got all funny. I like that. So that they are now legally married. Bang! Just like that. So what we're going to do, as we mentioned before, is we're going to have a spiritual hand fasting ceremony that the girls are going to do on behalf of their mum and Andrew. How are you going to go with the glasses?
I have no idea, I'll figure it out.
So Tiff and Amber are going to do this for them. I'm going to back away for a moment. However, I am the person who brings all the paperwork. Jesus, I don't know. I smell like a barbecue. Now, we've swapped over photographers. Oh, Demi's doing it?
Yeah, I've been trusted.
Where are the
Where they
ribbons?
focus it? Is it just
Well, they were your... I don't do the proppies. Okay, just going to get the ribbons. He's running away. He's been very close to
8 bucks an autumn
Hey guys.
and freshly cut cornfields. One arm out the window and one hand on the wheel. Some things just go better together. Cup of coffee and the sunrise, Sunday drives and time to kill. What's the point of this old guitar if it ain't got no strings? Pouring your heart into a song you ain't gonna sing. It's a match made up lipsticks on every coffee cup. I got in this house.
When you didn't do it, I didn't even know him.
that's doing the sister thing. That's being the good
Well,
sister.
the two little boys down the back are holding the rings for him. The wedding rings.
Oh, is that what we're waiting for to do that, are we?
They're doing the ribbons and I think then they're bringing the rings up.
Sunday drives and time to kill. What's the point of this old guitar if it ain't got no strings?
Because there might be a grandson for the door and because the other two didn't turn up.
It's a match made up in heaven.
Hello? We're coming back right now. Just a little minor moment there.
Did anyone notice anything?
After these ribbons.
Are we all ready?
And if I'm being honest, your first and my last name.
Annie and Andrew, look into each other's eyes.
Together,
Will you honour and respect one another and never seek to break that honour? And so the first binding is made.
Will you share each other's pain and seek to ease it? And so the second binding is made.
Will you share the burdens of each other so your spirits may grow in this union? We will. And so the third binding is made.
Will you share each other's laughter and look for the brightness in life and the positives in each other? We will. And so the final binding is made.
Not long enough. Alright, Ma, you take my side. Andrew, you take this side. Put your hands out. Pull.
Oh, how beautiful. So that's basically ended with an infinity knot between the two of them, with the girls doing that tying for anyone that couldn't see it or hasn't seen it before. And it's a hint to lots of different spiritual connections, going back to the Celtic tradition. So it's a beautiful thing, especially when the girls have done it for them. So very family, very nice. Do you want me to put those over here for now? So we now go over to the part where we will exchange rings. So we've got a couple of special ring bearers to help us out, I believe. So Noah and
Walter and Jackson.
Walter and Jackson. Oh, look, I've got all the ring boxes! Would you like to pick them? Would you like to perhaps pick? You're very excited about doing it. Oh, that's gorgeous. What's in here? What's in here? What is it? Will you go over and give it? And Amber? Amber Rose? Tip?
Don't know who's got what.
That is the best entrance, eh? We have enthusiasm. Thank you.
I'm guessing this one's yours. Yes, sir. So we've got some words that the guys will say around their ring exchange, and then we're nearly ready to wrap up. We've just about done everything for them. Andrew's just bossing around again.
Like normal.
He's back to his normal self now.
Oh, not yet. He hasn't started with the voice.
Your first and my last name would just sound better together. And probably always will, like a cup of coffee and a sunrise, Sunday drives and time to kill. What's the point of this song?
With this ring, I give to you my promise that from this day forth, you will not walk alone. May my heart be your shelter and my arms be your home. May we walk together through all things. may you feel deeply loved, for indeed you are.
With this ring, I give you my promise that from this day forward, you will not walk alone. May my heart be your shelter, and my arms be your home. May we walk together through all things. May you feel deeply loved, for indeed you are.
So we'll actually now just move over, do the signing. It'll be a couple of minutes just to get the legal stuff done. So while you're up, you may as well keep on coming. Could you bring the chair, Andrew? Thank you, please. And if I could get Demi to escort Phil across behind me, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. And Chrissy, where's my Chrissy? Here's Chrissy. Chrissy is coming up to also be a legal witness for Annie. You've known each other forever, so she calls her Chrissy Sissy, so very, very close. So bear with us, I'll whack some music on while we get this bit done, and then we'll conclude and get out and get some drinks and have some cuddles and do all the fun things. Hey, you're hanging in there pretty well, lady. Freaking cold. Let's get this off, so I sometimes say bad words in it. It's still on. And you sign more. Where's Tiff? Can Tiff get in here? I'll get out of your light, love. I'll go this way. And you sign, we'll do all of them together because there's a few. So then you sign in this one. Do you want to put the line in the side? Okay.
Mathematic. Now I'm on
And, oh sorry, I'm trying to set up the tip and I'm just barely...
I'm on the second as well, as well as I'm on 15 milligrams of chronic line down.
And this is your... On here, you see that there's a little line there? Thanks. Here's it going. You both feel alright? So Andrew, you can just do the reverse number. Get you start. That's really good. You look like you're So, did you want to do some pictures, Tiff, while they're here, or will we switch over this? Come on, don't be shy.
Like a bird from the movie screen, every dream comes.
Swap over.
Sit perfectly for eternity.
Ready to do a swap? I put it in things because I wanted to share. Because this is legal.
It's my granddaughter.
I'm sorry.
Snap that one, you know.
I'm trying to get them all in. I've got video camera. That's it, I've got them now.
I got a Jane. I got a shirt. Okay, so now it is really official. It's legal. We've signed it. They've kissed. I'm just ticking off my to-do list. I think we're done. I just can't find the phone to turn the music down. Here it is. Just lost the phone. All this modern technology. Alrighty, so looks like we've ticked all the boxes. You've arrived, you've seen it happen. They've listened, done their bits, kissed, whatevs. So from here, they're going to walk right back down that aisle as husband and wife, and they're just going to pop down the back there for a minute. You can go down and say good day, whatever. Be best if you run straight back into there, I think, because it's much warmer, and then they'll come into you, would be my plan. So we're going to still let them do their traditional walk down the aisle, but I'd say, you guys, that way, and then they'll come into you for cuddles and kisses and things like that. They'll be having some food and drinks in this store and lots of yarns, I'll say, catching up with everybody. So, thank you for your company today. Please bless this married couple's life. Bless the couple, their love, and may they live in love together for a long, long time. May they have a healthy life filled with joy and love. And may I say, for the very first time, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Nicholson. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful night. I reckon you're going to have a pretty good entertaining evening.
Awesome. Alright, so
Right. Take them. Tracy, take them in that way.
yeah, go have a beer.
Go up. Go under that. Some for him. Yeah, I know. I really got them. Yeah, you want me to stop this?
Hey?
Eh? Yeah.